They built 90 luxury homes on my family's ancestral land, only to discover I still held every legal right to it. Greed's arrogance can be a divine gift. I'm Ethan Caldwell, writing from Oregon. The phone jolted me awake at 3:12 a.m., shattering the quiet of my Portland loft. I'd been burning midnight oil on a neural network for a pivotal Amazon pitch mesh shot at leading a 60-engineer team. Failure wasn't an option. The screen flashed, Mom and Dread hit like a freight train. Evelyn Caldwell, my 74-year-old mother in rural West Texas, never called this late unless disaster struck. 4 years ago, her midnight call announced Dad's fatal stroke. I answered, racing. "Ethan, come home now." She sobbed, her voice a mix of fear and bewilderment. Bulldozers roared in the background, timber crashing. "They're tearing down our house for luxury estates. The barn, the windmill, everything your great-great-grandfather built." My mind spun. Our 250-acre homestead was our legacy, 5 generations deep. Who's doing this? I demanded the HOA Silver Oaks. That woman, Cassandra Wentworth, says we owe 12 years of dues. They're seizing it all with court papers. I froze. Our land claimed in 1868 by Amos Caldwell, post-Civil War, predated any HOA. How could they touch it? "Mom, we've owned that land since Texas was wild. Stay with the Millers. Don't talk to anyone. I'm coming." I booked a 5 a.m. flight to San Antonio. Sleep impossible online. I dug into Texas property law and Cassandra Wentworth. Her Wentworth development had a rap sheet, shady land grabs targeting seniors, lawsuits and exposees. Yet she always slithered free. Her mo trick elders into vague contracts, then claim astronomical dues to force foreclosure. Most victims couldn't fight back. The flight dragged Oregon's forests fading to Texas plains. Childhood memories flooded racing Dad's tractor, fishing in the creek, carving my initials on the barn. Landing. I rented a car and sped 2 hours to our land in Medina County. Familiar landmarks, rusted windmills, faded billboards gave way to a nightmare. Metal fences 8 feet tall encircled our property, bristling with Silver Oaks, no trespassing signs. A garish billboard touted Silver Oaks Estates, 90 elite homes, $3 million plus. Behind it, our 1870s farmhouse lay half demolished, its wraparound porch and stained glass roses rubble. An excavator clawed at limestone walls, erasing 150 years. Mom met me at the gate, a shadow of her fierce self. Her gray hair was tangled, eyes sunken, clutching crumpled papers in her housecoat. "I failed, Amos, your father, everyone," she wept, hugging me. "You haven't failed," I said, taking her folder. "We'll fix this." Her signature shaky, but hers adorned a 6-year-old community agreement buried in legalia trap to mislead a grieving widow. "Do you remember this?" I asked. She frowned. "After your dad passed, a kind lady brought pie, said it was for road upgrades." I was so lost I signed. Rage, Simmerth preyed on her vulnerability. At the site, Cassandra Wentworth stood amid ruins in a tailored suit, pitching blueprints to investors. Her platinum hair gleamed, her smile venomous. "Mr. Caldwell, the tech star," she purred, offering a hand I ignored. "Your Google fame precedes you. Progress excites me. 90 homes, oil wealth. Join us. You're claiming my land," I snapped. "Show me your legal right." She handed me a portfolio. "Your mother joined our HOA, accruing unpaid fees. Texas law allows foreclosure." I scanned the paper's lies. "You claim 12 years of dues, but your HOA is only 5 years old. This is ancestral farmland, not your subdivision." Her laugh grated. "Texas law evolved. Her signature binds you. Fees cover retroactive improvements." "What improvements? You've raised our history." Her mask slipped. "We're building value. $3M homes, oil profits, take our payout, buy a condo. Everyone wins." "This is theft," I said. She smirked. "Prove it. By the time courts move, families will live here. Will you evict them for nostalgia? Our surveys show oil worth billions. Homeowners get shares. Her oil obsession sparked suspicion more than homes drove her. At Mom's cramped rental, we ate takeout on plastic plates. Her heirloom's gone. Maybe we take their money, she whispered. Your career's in Portland. No, I said, if she wins, others lose. That oil's key. All night I scoured records, coding scripts to trace Wentworth's deals. By dawn, I found it. A 1954 lease Dad's mother signed with Gulf Oil, granting exploration rights but reserving all mineral rights to the Caldwells, non-transferable. Recent Exxon reports confirmed a shale oil jackpot under our land. Wentworth wasn't just stealing acres. She was after billions in oil she couldn't claim. I contacted Sarah Gwynn, a property rights lawyer famed for crushing developers. In her Austin office, she pored over my data. This is massive, Ethan. She's defrauded investors with fake oil rights. That's securities fraud. Can we stop her? I asked. Texas courts lean pro-development, but exposing her fraud could tank her funding. We built our case. Injunctions, discovery motions, data visualizations proving our mineral rights. Mom found old letters and the 1868 deed inked by Texas's governor. A 1930s survey hinted at oil ignored until modern tech. We crashed Wentworth's investor gala at Austin's Four Seasons, her slideshow hyping oil royalties. I stood. You don't own those rights. The Caldwells do. Chaos erupted as Sarah distributed our 1954 contract. Investors raged. One yelled, "My pension's in this." Wentworth's charm faltered. "A misunderstanding," she stammered. Sarah held up her phone. "The SEC's been notified. False oil claims are federal crimes. Investors fled. 3 pulling funds by night's end." News broke. Texas developers' oil fraud exposed, but Wentworth retaliated, slapping me with a trespassing arrest at the gala. 6 hours in jail. Fingerprints, mug shots. Anley hardened my resolve. Sarah bailed me out, smirking. She's desperate. We're winning. At the hearing, Judge Henry Larson, suspiciously cozy with Wentworth, upheld her claim, ignoring evidence. Sarah whispered, "He's dirty. I'll check his finances." That night, a knock brought Claire Wentworth, Cassandra's 30-year-old daughter, trembling with a laptop. "I've managed Mom's books. It's wrong." She revealed 12 fake HOAs across 3 states, targeting seniors, seizing 180 properties. "Mom lost her childhood ranch to a bank scam at 14, Claire said. Terry, she vowed power, but became the predator. Here's everything: fakes, bribes, 1.8 million to Larson. The USB she gave was dynamite. Forged signatures, shell companies, proof of corruption. With Sarah, I filed with the FBI, SEC, and Texas AG detailing fraud and racketeering. But 50 families who'd bought homes begged me to stop their savings tied to Silver Oaks. "We'll lose everything," one sobbed. Claire proposed a fix. The frauds and oil rights, not homes. Restructure legally. We crafted a plan to save families while nailing Cassandra. At the federal courthouse, FBI raids had gutted Wentworth's offices. Larson was ousted for bribery. Judge Maria Torres presided. Claire's testimony gutted her mother's empire, exposing years of scams. A secret recording of Cassandra, boasting they'll settle for pennies once families move in, sealed her fate. I showed our mineral rights, proving her oil promises were lies. Torres ruled, Wentworth's transfers are void. Caldwell retains all rights, but sparing families, she approved our plan. Homestay leased on Caldwell land with fair rent. Half funds a National Victims Trust. Oil profits split between our trust and community. Wentworth faced $25 million restitution and fraud charges. Bail at $4 million. Marshals let her out as she mouthed, "I'm sorry," to Claire, who wept but stood firm. The saga hit national headlines. Texas land grab crushed. The SEC probed similar scams. Mom, a local hero, shared our story on TV. We built a heritage center, not a replica farmhouse, blending past and present. Claire, now trust co-director, used her skills to protect others. Our partnership deepening over late-night planning. Oil checks rolled in, funding 120 victims' recoveries across states. Cassandra's trial exposed her targeting veterans for their pensions. She cited childhood loss, her family's farm seized at 15, but the jury saw calculated evil. I became the monster, she admitted, sentenced to 10 years. In prison, she taught scam prevention, seeking redemption. Claire visited their bond frayed but healing. 2 years later, Silver Oaks thrives. Kids playing under our preserved oaks. I left Amazon to run the Caldwell Trust. Mom in a new cottage. Claire and I on the hill where Amos staked his claim reflected. We broke a cycle. She said traumas chain your mom's loss. Mine ended in community. Sunset gilded the land. A legacy not of greed, but of justice and trust, reborn from ashes.